Roleplay problems. Roleplay problems. Roleplay problems. Roleplay problems.
The bongs have sounded. Roleplay is upon us again.
Oh.
And boy, for the episode 30, this is a good one, I think.
Well, I think I'm ready for it, Barrett.
Okay, good. Well, we've had some pretty wild ones recently with Santa Claus and genies and things like that.
Yeah.
Superheroes. But this week we're going a bit more down to earth, okay?
Yep, that's good.
So, yeah. Callum has recently had terrible service from a restaurant. You see, that's pretty common, isn't it?
It happens.
Yeah. He wants to send an angry letter to the manager to complain, but he's not sure how to word it. John Mango, you're going to have to help him.
Right. I see why they've come to me, because I'm quite known for doing this quite tactfully.
Yeah, and you're a wordsmith, and you're quite known for your complaints.
Right, let's go then. Let's get him on the phone then.
Get him on the phone.
Oh, Barrett, I've forgotten his name. What's his name?
Callum, quickly before he comes on.
Oh, hello, is Callum? Is that Callum?
Yes.
So can you give me a quick rundown of your problem?
Yes, I can. So I have been recently a patron of a nearby restaurant.
Yep. Okay. Please don't name the restaurant. Carry on.
The restaurant is a Spanish restaurant.
Yep.
And I went there for some tapas.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Yes, I went there with my girlfriend, and we ordered 2 lots of tapas, considering there were 2 of us there.
Yeah, that's a good shout. What's your girlfriend called?
I would not like to disclose her name on here, please.
Okay.
We'll call her A.
A. Okay, so I'll call her Anne.
How do you know her name?
All right. Well, you've kind of right. Just carry on. I'll call her A.
So, me and A were eating our tapas, where a waiter came up to us and asked if the meal was okay.
Yeah.
The meal was very good.
Okay, good so far.
I then said, yes, it's very good.
Right.
The waiter then went, what's so good about it?
Oh, that's a bit weird and passive-aggressive, but go on.
I thought that too. And then I went, well, I like the texture, and I also like how it's very nice and spicy.
Okay, good. Yeah.
He went, I don't know if that's good enough. I need more information. So at that point, I was a bit peeved off.
Yep, rightly so.
And I stood up very firmly.
Yep.
I said to him, look, it is a very good tapas. Is that all you need? He went, yes, that's all I need. Goodbye. So I sat down in a huff and ate my tapas very quickly. I then had a quick toilet stop because the tapas was very hot. And then I went home.
Well, I think my first question is, did this guy definitely work there?
He did. He had a name badge.
What was his name, please?
Carlos.
Right. So we know the start to the letter. It's got to be... Actually, no, don't address it to Carlos. That's weird.
No, I'm not going to... It's the manager. I'm just going to... I've already done that start bit. I've put the address and the return address, just in case it doesn't reach them.
Yeah.
And I have put in, Dear Mr. Manager. I can also put in a Mrs. Manager.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should just get rid of the. I think you should just put Dear Manager. I don't think you need a term.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I've got. I'll tell you what I've got so far.
Yeah.
I would like. That's it.
Right. I was expecting more. That's okay. We can work with that.
Okay.
I would like. Well, what would you like? What do you think you were going to say?
Right. Well, I'll go through what I would like to say first. So, I would like Carlos to be sacked immediately, and I would also, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back unless Carlos is not there.
Right.
Okay.
I see.
That's my driving line. I want the manager to know that I hate Carlos and I don't want him there. I also want the chairs to be much more comfier for when I come back.
Yeah, yeah.
I want the tapas to be hotter. And I want 5 free meals from the restaurants.
Well, you know what, Colin? We're going to get you that today.
Yes. And
Right.
also, I want to be overdramatic about it. I can bend the truth. I'm not afraid to do that. I'm not afraid to bend the truth.
We might not have to, I'll be honest, but we'll see if it comes to that in the end, okay, Colin?
Yes.
Do you trust my judgment as I guide you through this letter?
That's why I called you.
Okay, so you've started, Dear Manager, I would like...
Yes.
I think you should start. I would like to lodge a complaint.
That's a very good start. Very to the point.
Yes, they know what it's going to be about.
I would like to lodge a complaint. Okay.
And insert branch of what... I would like to lodge a complaint about insert branch of particular restaurant so they know exactly what you're on about.
Okay. I would like
Don't
to
say that
complain
out loud.
about insert branch of particular restaurant.
But you've actually you've put the right thing in there, haven't you? You haven't just written what I've said.
Just hold on a sec. Yep, no, I have
Right.
now.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. I'll be less literal in the future.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
more literal. Wait. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. So, let me run down the bullet points again. You want Carlos sacked,
Yes,
comfier chairs, spicier
Yes.
food,
yes.
and 5 free meals.
That is correct, yes.
And I think I can probably also wrangle you a couple of alcoholic beverages for you and your lady guest.
Yes, each.
Right.
In each 5 meals.
Yeah, okay, right. That's our target.
Yeah.
So I think you should say, when I arrived on this day,
Yeah.
Had
When
my-
I arrived on the 2nd of January,
yep, I had a very pleasant meal.
I had a very pleasant meal.
However, this was greatly marred.
Yes. I'm going to capitalize, however.
Okay.
However,
Yep, good.
this was greatly marred.
By a young server named Carlos.
By a stupid young server named Carlos.
That's very good, actually. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Now, I think you should put what... I think you should put...
Oh, sorry, I was writing that because I thought you were continuing, so I'll scribble that bit out. I think you should put...
Okay, no,
Sorry.
no. I'll tell you when to write the things.
Okay, yes.
I think in the next bit... Don't write this. Exactly.
Okay.
I think in the next bit you should put the exchange that happened, how you told me how it happened.
Okay, I'll put that down now.
Yeah.
So, I was eating my mildly spicy tapas when Carlos came over to me to ask me if I was enjoying the meal. Expecting a good reply, I said yes. It's a good meal. Carlos then berated me and pressurized me
Yeah,
into
good.
telling him what was the best part of the tapas.
Yeah.
I did not want to talk to Carlos, so I said the most vague thing I could.
Yeah, you were on the spot, you were under pressure.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The most vague thing I could conjure up in my head. Carlos then shouted in my face, spitting as he did so, I think I want more information.
I'm
Now.
liking how you're embellishing this, Callum. I'm liking it.
Terrified, I stood up in panic and whimpered to him, Carlos, I'm enjoying my meal. Could you please leave?
Yeah.
Carlos then raised his fist at me, ready to punch me. I ducked out of the way, and he swung at me, and then he walked off.
Say he nearly struck your girlfriend as well.
He nearly struck my girlfriend, but I was a man, and I was able to stop that from happening.
Right, this is a very strong start.
Yes.
So, that's what happened. And I think now you need to make your demands clear.
Yes, I will. Right. My demands. I'm just
no,
going
don't-
to...
Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'm going to... So I'm going to subtitle this section, My Demands.
Yeah, and then we can just bullet point them, can't we?
Yeah. 1. Carlos is to be sacked immediately,
I think before-
henceforth.
Maybe just before, after you say my demands, but before you list the actual demands, maybe say, if these demands, if every single one of these demands are not met, I will never set foot in your restaurant again.
Yes, that's good. I'll go up and then put that. If these demands are not met, I will not return to this restaurant ever again, and you'll be hearing from my ombudsman.
Yes, and say you'll badmouth it to people in the street as well.
I will also shout daily in the high street that your restaurant is awful.
Good. This is going to put the pressure on them.
Full stop.
Right, demands. Let's get them listed so they know
I'll
what
go back to
do.
the demand. So I've already written Carlos is to be sacked immediately, henceforth.
Yeah.
The second demand, comfier chairs.
Yeah. Say,
Comfier chairs.
Say your doctor has told you that if you were to sit in those chairs a minute longer, you might have suffered serious spinal problems.
Yeah. If I was to sit in these chairs for a second longer, my spine would have cracked and I would have been disabled for the rest of my life.
And say, so maybe if you could put a cushion on them, that would be good.
So cushions at least would be helpful.
And on to your next demand, which was spicier food, right?
Spicier tapas. Yes.
Right. Say...
Whilst the tapas was mildly good, it was not the best.
Yeah. More spice is needed.
More spice is needed.
I think you should put, there needs to be so much spice that I have to book off work the next day to spend it on the toilet.
Yes. I need so much spice that I need to be off work the next day to recover.
Very good.
Yes, that's good. So, final 2 points. 5 free meals.
Yeah. Spicy
3
meals.
courses each.
Yeah.
Spice galore.
Yeah.
And no Carlos.
Yeah. And the free alcohol, I think you should be entitled to as well.
Free alcohol is going to be a separate bit, and I'm going to write that down. Free alcohol for each 5 meals, twice over for both me and my girlfriend, and for anyone I bring along.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You should take a big party every time you go, I think, personally.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So the last bit.
Getting to the end now, so I need to conclude.
So you've put down the 5 meals thing and the alcohol?
Yes.
Right. So to conclude, now this needs to be strong. This is going to be their lasting impression of you until they meet your demands.
Yes.
Do you mind giving us your full name, or because you could write your full name like Callum. Middle name,
Callum
last
Christensen.
name. Say that again.
Callum Christensen.
Okay, I'll let you write that down.
Callum Christensen.
Solemnly swear that if these demands are not met, I will uphold my end of the bargain.
Yes. If these demands are not met, I will uphold my end of the bargain, and you will be finished.
That's good, I like that.
Yes.
And are you typing it or writing it? Because I think you should
writing it down.
You should sign the bottom as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And maybe like a thumbprint or something as well, just so they know it's official.
In blood, yes.
Yeah. And if you attach like oh, you're doing that now.
I'm just cutting my thumb.
And put a passport photo on it as well, and then they'll know who it was that came in.
Yep. Okay. And I will also put my national insurance number.
Yeah, national insurance number.
So they know,
Yeah, and put the 3-digit code on the back of your card. Not any of the other stuff, just the 3-digit code.
Yeah.
Because I'll have that from when you bought. Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, well, this letter I think is going to send shockwaves through the Spanish restaurant sector.
Yeah.
It will show people that we are no pushovers. We will be treated fairly. And if anyone comes up to us asking us whether our meal is good, that they should turn away very quickly and mind their own business.
Here.
Here. Well, I will
That's me
contact
coughing.
you next week to let you know the outcome of this letter.
Yep, I think it'll be good, Callum. I think it'll be good.
And Godspeed to you.
Thank you,
Rango.
and I'll send in my wishes on to you and Anne. You and A.
Yes.
Yeah.
Goodbye.